This week on Scam School, we'll teach you how to melt brains with only 8 cards. You don't even need a full deck. This episode of Scam School brought to you by Domain.com. Welcome to the show that may have ordered a 6-pack of beers once, but regrets nothing. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the streets. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Brushwood, and this week we have the simplest miracle. It uses only 8 cards. It genuinely predicts the future, and you look amazing with 0 skill, because it's magic. Boom, 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 I'll tell you who we'll toast to. We'll toast to Marcus Eddy, one of the best magical creators on the planet, whose trick we're not doing today.
No, fine.
I'll have you know.
Fine.
But
Okay.
we are here with Nikki and Annie, and we've only spent like 5-10 minutes waiting for everything to get set up. But in this short time, I really feel like I've come to know you two. And I believe that I can actually predict your own preferences. Not just individual preferences. I mean like the two of you together as a team. Like, I don't know how chaos theory works, but it seems like that would be very complicated to know. And yet I have that power. Here's what we're gonna do. I have selected these 8 playing cards. Now you'll notice that there's no ace because everybody always picks aces, right? So what do we got? We got some queens, we got some clubs, some diamonds. I wanted to pull out all of the stuff that's obvious that people would normally go for. There's no queen of hearts, there's no ace of spades, that kind of thing. I want to make it very, very clear. You have a totally free choice of which of these cards you want, but I want you to understand that these were selected, these specific cards were selected for a reason because I believe that they would influence your final decision, all right? Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to talk it out, and I want you to come to one conclusion of which card you're gonna pick, and your decision will be totally final. Think it through. Wait, your talking doesn't have to be secret. My prediction's already made. There's no way for me to, oh wow, they are taking it secret.
So right now I'm gonna whisper to you like I'm whispering your secret.
All right, here we go. Your decision is final?
Yes.
Which one did you pick?
The 8 of diamonds.
The 8?
8
of diamonds. All right? This is your last chance to change your mind. If I correctly predicted it, that's 1 beer to me. Fair enough?
Okay.
Do you want to change your mind?
No.
No, you're like, screw you,
That's
Brushwood.
fine.
No,
No, you know
that's
what?
not happening.
Show me.
Get out of here. Fine, you picked the 8 of diamonds. All of these cards came from a red-backed deck of cards, and yet you picked the only card that I picked.
No way.
Did you guys like that?
That's
Do you
crazy.
want to learn how you can do that?
I would love
Well,
to.
then let's toast our sponsors.
Ooh, thank you.
Welcome to Harsh Truths with Brian Brushwood. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood. Look, man, do you have a hard time getting stuff done? Sorry, bro. You're lazy. Always seem like the price of everything's too high? Guess what? You're cheap. Do you sometimes fail to perform on time every time? Sorry, bro. You're unreliable. But don't worry, bro. There's a place for you where things are cheap, fast, and reliable, and I'm talking about our friends over at Domain.com. Domain.com makes it fast, easy, reliable to get domains with 99.99% uptime. We're talking about domains as cheap as $9.99 per year. You got that laying around? Ha-ha! You don't need $9.99 because thanks to our friends over at Domain.com, use promo code SCAMSCHOOL at checkout, and you'll get 15% off. 15% off of cheap is free. That's science. Look, man, don't take my word for it. Head on over to Domain.com. Why don't you register Harsh Truths with BrianBrushwood.com? You can steal it from underneath me and sell it to me for all the money in the world. That's a business strategy you can take to the bank, mister. Not only will you be getting cheap domains and Domain.com's reliability, you'll get their active presence on social networks. Ask them what they think of this show on Twitter. They'll respond, I'll bet. And that's all the time we have for this week's episode of Harsh Truths with Brian Brushwood. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood.
Okay, you did the tap thing. When did this tap? When did this?
I don't know.
Texas step.
This is only a Texas thing?
I'm sure other places do it, but we
Nice.
don't.
All right. Do you guys want to learn how this works?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so here's the thing. This was developed by a magician named Nick Trost almost half a century ago.
All right.
And it uses an unbelievably simple principle. in this case, you notice that I pointed out like, oh, there's no aces or no whatever. That is what magicians like to call total bullshit. That has nothing to do with the actual trick. In this case, I just grabbed random cards and I justified it. To explain how this works, let's see what would happen if you had picked, say, the 4 of clubs. I would have set it right here and I would have shown you all of these cards came from a black deck and you picked the only card that came from the red deck. This effect is called 8-card Brainwave, and to set it up, all you have to do is grab 8 random cards, 4 from 2 different piles, and set them up in red, black, red, black, red, black order, okay? The great thing about this is you just drop them in your pocket, you're ready to go anytime, anywhere, and you can instantly repeat the effect to someone else. It resets itself, as magicians say. So in this case, you have someone pick a card. Just pick one, I don't care. What do you want?
Yeah.
3, all right, now you'll notice in this case, this is why I didn't do it as a trick, as holding it out and having you choose one, because whenever someone chooses a card, they pull it out, and that can't be how the trick works. So instead, I made a big deal about like, I'm laying these out, you tell me, think about it. And so because I was in charge, let's say you said the king of clubs, I would take all the cards to the side of the king and set it on top, and at this point, you're all set, you're ready to go. You take the king, you set it off to the side, and now we're going to do a subtlety that was created about a half century ago by a guy named Edward Marlowe. He called it the Olram subtlety because that's his name backwards. In this, what you're going to do is I'm going to thumb off a card and I'm going to show you both. Now here's the thing. This gives you the impression that you're seeing the back of a black card over here. This card right here, you're actually going to watch 4 times in a row. So I'm going to push it forward and I'm going to show black, black, and then I'm going to set both down. Now I'm setting down one of the red ones, but you don't see the red. Instead, you just see black, black, down, black, black, red, and then this. Now here's the last part. You'll notice when I get to this one, I don't set that down because I want to remind everyone that these are all black cards over here. And this one here, for contrast, I'm able to pull up and show the red as the one red card on there. All right, and the best part is, when you're done, you just set down one, you set down the other, and you're reset to do it again because it automatically goes back into red, black order, and you can just keep them in your pocket and ready to go anytime.
Chaos is order. Look at that. Come on now. Look at
Science, you're blowing my mind.
2 more of these.
Are there any questions is the important thing. You got this? Do you think you got this?
I think.
All right, which one of you guys is going to perform it for us?
Ooh.
Rochambeau.
Wow. Uh-oh. Wait, does that mean you win to do it? Or
Yeah, no, I think it does. I think it means she wins.
Go.
All right, so remember, here are the important beats, is remember to make it a prediction. Announce that you made a prediction at the beginning. Yes. Announce that all of these cards were selected for a reason. Let us dance around or whatever, and then just do that subtlety at the end, and you got it.
Dance it in.
Dance. Oh, hello, Annie.
Hello.
I hear you think you have some kind of psychological wizard powers.
It comes from the Hefeweizen.
Nice.
Congratulations.
All right. Well, cheers.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
I did it first.
thank you. Oh,
that is
there
the
you go.
magic powers.
All right, so I've got 8 very specific cards in this.
Oh, these were selected for
Selection.
For a reason. Okay. One of them
Specific
looks really good
selection.
to me.
Yes.
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that.
Oh, really?
I've picked one out.
Oh, you made a prediction.
It is the one.
The one. Okay, all right, right on.
I would like you two to choose the one.
We gotta go.
You know which one it is
If you
already.
carry the one,
Yes.
then I guess. Oh, King Club?
I mean, he's the king of clubs.
Boom. There we go.
That's all the deal.
Yeah,
Right?
where are we at?
Yeah,
There
all
we
right.
go.
Yeah, the king of clubs.
King of clubs. Well, you know, it's funny that you choose the king of clubs.
What's so funny about the king of clubs? I don't think it's very funny.
No, no, right?
I think he's a player. He gets lots of ladies.
Yes.
He's
Well-
beloved by the masses. The king of clubs
It was a
is.
personality choice. There we go. King of Clubs.
You know, the king of clubs may be a player,
Yeah, yeah.
but we will prove that he is a player.
Okay.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I just got schooled.
All right, so,
Okay, those are black cards, aren't they?
yeah.
Yeah, those are black cards.
also.
Yeah, those are also black. I mean, all the cards are black
They
black
are so
cards.
far.
Yeah. What's
pretty cool.
Why are you showing me all that? What? Is
Playa
this
over
one different?
here.
Well, let me.
What could be?
Wow!
Come on!
Wizard powers, burn the witch! Dude, that was freaking amazing. You guys got this down instantly.
awesome.
What an easy fun
That was
trick.
awesome.
Thanks, man. Now this thing is blindingly simple. It's diabolically clever and it's super adaptable. In this case, we made it all about all the cards from one deck, but the prediction being from another. Make up your own presentation, come up with something unique, and tell me all about it at brian@schwood.com. Plus, if you like this material, then look up more material by Nick Trost. This guy is absolutely prolific, one of the most legendary figures in Magic. Just look at his Magicpedia listing. By the way, check out the Magicpedia while we're at it. Of course, we should be friends on facebook.com/schwood. That's where I'm gonna write you all my secret love letters, because I'm secretly in love with you, but I'm too embarrassed to tell you. And don't forget to join us next week, because we are going to enter a time vortex and go all the way back to episode 1. Get ready to learn the Human Chimney. You just saw the back black all the way. Boy, back and black, back, black. That's all I'm gonna say.
Black.
Sorry. That's the name of this trick. It's just a black.
Black.
I just got schooled.